Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Before we get into the video, go ahead and click subscribe, turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all my videos. Let me know in the comments what you think. Today I'm going to be doing something a little unique, doing kind of a beginner's guide for AFK Arena. I do get a lot of questions through chat, comments, and messages about kind of the direction and things to improve, kind of gameplay. So we're going to run through just a couple tips and tricks. So let's go ahead and get into the video. AFK Arena is a game that is just kind of that. You collect your AFK loot. Even when you're not playing, the game actually just continuously goes. So first big tip, every 12 hours collecting your AFK rewards. As you can see the AFK timer right there on the top, I got the 40 minutes. So it continues to tick up. My loot continues to increase as well as the items. This cap does stop at 12 hours. So once you hit 12 hours, if you haven't logged in, if you haven't collected your loot, you will actually be losing loot and losing progression in the game. So make sure when you're going through, picking it up every 12 hours. Fast rewards, you can actually do once a day. Use remaining date today 8 times. Once I collect the loot, which you see there, we got some primordial emblems, which is awesome. You can only do it 1 time. Every other additional time, up to 8 times, costs gems. And the gems do cost more and more. So I just do it once a day. I don't want to waste my gems, especially with the summons out there. So making sure your fast rewards every time it resets, which mine resets at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. Making sure that I'm using the fast rewards. Third tip is the bounty board. This is a place where you are going to find more loot than anywhere in the game. And the loot actually progresses as you get further and further. As you can see here, we have 500 hero essence right off the bat, which is by far the most important substance in the game. It's going to be a stopping point for a lot of players. So we'll go ahead and just run through our quests really quick, and also a ton of gold. So looking at that right there, 212,000 gold, 160 essence, 500 there, 150 there, as well as a stockade of gold. So making sure you do your solo and team bounty quests, getting to level 7 as fast as you can, because as the quests do increase, especially the ascended ones, you do get a ton more loot. So even my arcane anger right there, my red quest, was only 500. You can actually get ascended quests, which unfortunately I didn't pull any ascended quests today, but they do have more loot. You actually get more loot through the bounty boards in the 1 day completing them than you do at the AFK Arena or the AFK rewards as you get further into the game with progression. So making sure the bounty boards are completed all the time. And every single day you do get the ability to fight Riz, which is the guild boss. So this is his guild boss, shows all of his abilities and the rewards you can get. Big thing you can get from him is gems and guild coins. The gear, not too substantial. Earlier in the game, it's pretty good. So making sure that you are doing all of your 3 attempts, as well as Sorin. Every 2 days you get to do Sorin, or every time you hit 9,000 of your, I believe it's guild essence. Not exactly sure. I know there's a little counter down there, but I'm not sure what the property is. But making sure you do him as well. That way you can get your guild coins. Guild coins are used so far. Well, guild coins are actually used right down here in the store. When you go to the guild store, those are the things you're looking for right there. You don't get those till chapter 21, but buying gear, anything like that, this is your spot for guild store. Those are actually to get Mythic Plus gear, so for a beginner's guide, not going to be quite there. But looking at Mythic gear, I save up all my tokens until I kind of have double what an item has. So if I have 3,100 here for the Mythic light weapon, I'll save until I actually get into enough. That way you always have, if a piece of gear pops up in the shop, you always have enough to buy it. The other big place that you get a lot of loot from is the Arcane Labyrinth. I just completed the hard mode, but here it does give you 3 floors of the Arcane Labyrinth. With the hard mode, if you can complete it, you do get a lot more of your Arcane, the ones right there, your Labyrinth tokens. Never, ever, ever spend your tokens on blue. Never spend them on blue here. Main thing you want to focus is the 8 heroes right on the top now. 4,500. Make sure you save your tokens. These are the only things you want are the elite. Don't do it. Don't look at the hero essence and think, hey, I only need a couple more to hit my 40,000. Nope. Just wait. AFK Arena is a kind of a pace game. So if you really want to spend a lot of money, a lot of gems, there's an opportunity to help your progression, but you do get it over time. So make sure every time the labyrinth's up, every 2 days the labyrinth does come up again. You're clearing all 3 floors, even if you have to use some of the Duran's tiers. Make sure that you are clearing all of the floors because you need the labyrinth tokens. Same for the store. Store, big focus here is making sure you have enough gold to buy your hero essence. Starting as soon as you can, as soon as the shop is open, hero essence is going to be the biggest sticking point in the game. That I noticed when I hit level 180, when I got to the next cap at 200, when I got to 220, now going 220 above is hero essence. So making sure you're purchasing hero essence always. It's a really big focus, and it's something that will be, like I said, a stopping point in your game. When you look here, I have 37k of 40k, so I'm getting close to having my Baden above level 220. So it is getting there, just takes a lot of time. Next focus, if you look at our map here, is the Arena of Heroes. You always want to go through the Legends Challenger Tournament as soon as this is unlocked, picking up your Gladiator coins. Gladiator coins are used for specific heroes, and this is actually the only place you can get them. I believe the boss might drop them in the hard mode Labyrinth, but when you look at the store, this is the only place that you can buy Athalia and Aziz. The Celestial heroes and the Hyperion heroes, this is the only place you can buy them, as well as one of each other faction. So you can buy Grezold, which I've done a couple times, Falks that I've done a couple times. The other 2 heroes haven't been really too focused on. So saving all of my challenger coins, making sure that I save them for the heroes that I'm looking for. A lot of people save straight up for Athalia. So if you want to go that route, I know she's a really, really amazing hero, even mid-game, early game, end game. She just destroys teams with her ultimate ability. The other big one is the Arena of Heroes. This gives you rewards is gems. So as you're stacking up your gems, you want to make sure you're raising your rank as far as you can. As you can see, it just reset. So I'm a little bit lower. We still got 7 days left. I'm at rank 53, but the higher you get into the arenas, the higher your gem count is, and the gem counts you get at the end. King's Tower, easy. Just push as far as you can. You can try this multiple times a day. You can actually challenge it as much as you want. My team here continue to push the King's Tower, because if you look at the stage info, look at the rewards. 2 million gold, 55 essence, and some of them actually have a lot of elite stones in them. So as you're pushing the tower further and further, you get a ton more gold, a lot more hero essence, more gems. And then also, as you do get further in the game, you get the same thing, 3,000 right there, just from beating floor 95 of the Tower of Light. You'll actually unlock 4 different faction towers, which are kind of sub-quests of the King's Tower. As you can see here, they open on different days. Right now, my Tower of Light is open. So I'd actually like to complete this floor 95, because if I do, that will give me enough hero essence. This is a huge, huge, huge area to get hero essence, is the King's Tower, as well as the Peaks of Time. When you look at the Peaks of Time, going through and trying to complete 100% on any of the stages that you can. The Burning Wood, there's one that I still have to get in there, which is actually 10 scrolls, which is awesome. And then I still do have all of these in here, which are really good to upgrade my relics. Here, the biggest thing is you get to upgrade, or you receive all of your relics in here. So making sure when you're pushing, it's not going to show me what they are, but when you're pushing, make sure, this is kind of the adventure mode when you go through. There's actually some tips and tricks and some guides on going through and completing these. But the loot through here is insane. The hero essence is insane. And this is where you do get the relics. So when you actually look at your hero and you progress, you actually unlock a couple different relics. Olive Duran's Blade, Eye, Conviction, Grace, Chalice, Call, and Drape. Huge bonuses when you look at the equipment bonus, the relic bonuses. So making sure the earlier that you can push these and the earlier that you can unlock the peaks of time, the better it will be. The merchants are always up. These are two cards that they have, which give you stones, elite stones and gems, as well as hero essence. If you're looking free to play, you're not going to use them. The one thing you do want to do as a free to play is every day you get 20 gems and every day you get 2 elite soul stones. So as you use the soul stones, when you get 60, you get a free elite, which comes with a little bit of time. Any special events like the Voyage of Wonders, always want to make sure that we're clearing that 100%, because they give you a ton of loot in any of the special events. And then also making sure the easiest thing to do every day is check out your friends list. Make sure your friends list is full. You have 30 friends. You want to make sure you're getting your 30 hearts a day, because these hearts are going to be good for summons when you can do hero summons. So not only saving your gems, saving your scrolls, saving your hero or your hearts for your companion points for your hero summons, and making sure your mercenaries. I just got my mercenary today. They actually gave me this Rosaline. Doesn't have very good gear on him, but looking through, because this will help your progression. Tons and tons of people that use mercenaries. You can actually hire from someone. For instance, I have a Thane. I can actually apply for a different Thane through another hero. He already got some of his guys all kind of quested out, so you can go through here and see if there's anyone you want to apply for. You can use their heroes one time when you go through the mercenaries, and they can actually help your progression every time that you use them. And the final one is a really, really easy one, daily quests. When you go through the daily quests, you get hero essence, you get a bunch of the Regal rewards, which are the free Regal rewards, as well as summoning scrolls. Weekly events have the same. You get some summoning scrolls. So when you look through at the summoning scrolls themselves, in the course of a week, you'll get 7 summoning scrolls plus your weekly, so you get 10. So you can actually do one solid summon here, one 10 scroll summon every single week. So you get 10 pulls, hoping for a good hero, as well as saving up your hearts for your companion summons. So a lot going on in the game, a lot of things to really focus on. But honestly, when you look at overall, it doesn't take that long to play the game. It's not a game you're going to sit for 8 or 10 hours and really play, unless you really want to push through. But that is the point of AFK, that you have the ability to hop on, do the couple things that you need to, go through, do your bounties, run your Arcane Labyrinth, which takes usually about 15-20 minutes, get your attacks in with the hero, push the King's Tower a couple times, and then go back to doing whatever you're doing. So hope the guide helped some of the beginners. Final thought, focusing on factions. In the beginning, picking 1 or 2. I'm going to go ahead and do a tier video later, but there's a lot more work to be done there. So I really focused on 2 factions here, on the Lightbearer heroes and the Graveborn heroes. As you can see, my whole top row is Graveborn and Lightbearer. When you get faction-specific scrolls, pick 1 or 2 factions to really focus on. That way you can get heroes. The Wilders, the Maulers, the other 2 factions, they come here and there, but the main focus has always been on the Graveborn and the Lightbearers. Just my personal preference. You can choose whoever, but I feel like their team comp and their dynamic works really well together, especially with my tanks and the damage. So let me know your team comps. Let me know what you guys think of the video. And thank you for watching.